What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Dominique, and in today's video we're going to be making a vision board in April. Now you might be sitting there thinking, like, a vision board in April, like, girl, like, what are you doing? But I'll ask you a question back, why not? I think that you can make goals and achieve goals and set goals at any time of the year. It doesn't have to be January. However, truth be told, I was supposed to make this board in January, but because of uni and work and personal life and so on, personally, I just procrastinated it so much that now all of a sudden 4 months later, here we are. Now I've simplified this vision board. All you're going to need are your photos. I got mine from Freeprints. Of course this isn't sponsored, but you know, Freeprints, if you want to sponsor me, hit me up. But I got mine from Freeprints. Basically you just download the app and you can get free pictures sent to your door, of course for free. I just paid for shipping, so in total these were about £4 for shipping, which is great. I then went to WH Smith and I picked up a glue stick to glue our photos down to our board with. A lot of people use sellotape, and I went in to find sellotape and they were like £5 each. And I was also wondering, over time, I want this board up for the whole year, and I was wondering, over time, sellotape will probably lose its stickiness, and I don't want pictures, you know, falling off my board and stuff. Also, I've watched a lot of videos of people making vision boards, and they run out of tape so much, and I was like, I don't want to spend £15 on 3 rolls of tape, so I bought glue instead. I haven't seen anyone use glue, so I may have made an error here, but we'll see. You're going to need a pair of scissors. These are just scissors that I found in my house. I'm sure you have a pair in your house somewhere. And of course the last thing we're going to need is a board. This is my one. I got this for about £2 in H&M. It's just the white card. So yeah, all in all, making this board cost me about £8. So under £10 for sure. So you don't need to spend a bunch of money to make this. It should just be fun. And yeah, let's get started. So here are my pictures. I have a lot of them. I have about 30. So all I'm going to do is arrange my pictures onto the board, and ones like these where it has a white, that's probably a better one to show. Ones like these where it has a white border, I'm just going to cut them off just to save space on the board. So yeah, let's go. While I'm cutting these out, I thought I would just remind you that, for example, I would not recommend getting a picture that has a bunch of words on it, because you're gonna hang this up somewhere. You want it to be something small like this. It just says romanticize your life, and it just should be things that are very easy to read or to subconsciously see. It shouldn't be like a whole big paragraph of things that, you know, is going to take you like a year to read, you know what I'm saying? So if I was you, I would try and stick to pictures or really small quotes. Another thing I was thinking, you don't have to be super deep and philosophical when it comes to making a vision board. You can be, for sure, but I definitely have some on here that are, you know, a little bit funny, or they're maybe going to be seen a bit superficial or something. But this is your vision board, you know. For me personally, this board is going to be a representation of what I would like my life to look like this year. So just have fun with it. Try and find photos that resonate with you. no one else has to really know what they mean. This is your vision board. This is exactly what you want out of your life this year. So just have fun with it, and you don't have to be so serious and yeah. Okay, I have now cut all of these loose ends off of the photos. And now I'm going to categorize them into different categories, because I did kind of do these goals with categories in mind, and I want to place the pictures on the board in different categories. So yeah, let's do that now. Okay, so I've split them all into categories. So over here I have more health and well-being, fitness things, goals, quotes, beauty related things, and then what I want to achieve / do in 2025. Okay, this is what we have so far, and now all that's left for me to do is stick them down. I'll be honest, that did take a minute. It took a minute, and now I'm actually very nervous to glue them down. But I'll do one at a time, and let's see how long this takes me. The time right now is 1:48, so let's see how long it takes. Okay, I've just finished this row, and glue seems to be working pretty well. Even sticking them onto the pictures, for example, this one is overlapping. I was scared that it wouldn't stick, but it's doing a pretty good job so far. I'm gonna do the perimeter and then the ones in the middle. Hopefully that works out well. A lot of people will usually take it all off and then glue it down. I don't know if they have a better memory than I do, but that just doesn't seem to work for me, so I'm gonna do it this way. You know what I've just been sitting here thinking, guys? When is the last time you did an activity that didn't involve technology on your own at home? I feel like we get so used to picking up our phone or our computer or something, and you know, I personally get bored on my phone, but I stay on it anyway, doom scrolling and such. Like, I'm guilty of that too. But honestly, like, I feel like we need to go back to being kids a little bit. You know, when you were a kid, like, I really want to get a coloring book personally. Like, call me too old for all of that kind of stuff, but I just need something like this that I can do continuously. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's so nice, and this has been so nice to just do something that doesn't involve any tech. I'm talking to you guys, of course, but you know, I'm not even really listening to music right now. I'm just enjoying this peace and quiet. I've got my candle going back there. I'm in like comfy clothes, just cutting up pictures and being creative. It's really nice, actually. Yeah, really, really nice. And we are done. Do you guys want to see it? Ah, there it is. So I have completed my first vision board of 2025. So I will show you a few of them. We won't go through the whole board because I feel like that's pretty boring, and some of these are a bit more personal, but I'll go through a few of them. So let's do it. Okay, so just a bit clearer so you can see some of it. So the first thing you might realize on the board is I have Blair and Serena up on my board. Now, I feel like I'm definitely more Blair when it comes to my kind of character. Blair is very type A person. She, you know, has lists for stuff. She's organized and all of that. But Serena, on the other hand, now let's not get it twisted. Serena, girl, we love you, but you're a bit of a mess sometimes. Any Gossip Girl fans out there will tell you that. But what I idolize about Serena and why she's on my vision board is not for the messy part, but for the part that Serena seems to really allow herself to make mistakes and learn from them. She's quite outgoing. Part of her whole charm is being very spontaneous and like exactly how she is in this picture here, pretty much. But I have Blair on here too. You can't see me, but I have Blair on here too because Blair, I mean, just look at her face in this picture. She's like wearing a crown. Sorry, kept, you know, mind my nails. But her in this picture, she's like, duh, I'm a queen, obviously. She remembers who she is, and that's what I admire about Blair. So down here, I won't go through all of them, but I have a few tumbling ones and so on. Because I'm a dancer and I teach gymnastics for a living, I just feel like everyone in the world can tumble and I can't, and I'm just over it now. So I've put that there, a few skills that I want to get, like my side aerial, back handspring, or a flick, whichever one you call it, and just some more, you know, skills that I want to get. Moving on from that, you can see right here, I want to definitely start eating better. I'd say I eat pretty well. However, I'm definitely one that's more of a breakfast, snack, dinner, snack kind of a person. And I definitely want to get a bit more creative with my meals and start, you know, incorporating a lot more actual meals in my diet, basically is what I'm saying, rather than just snacking. Down right here you can see the two girls baking right there. It's really awkward to show you this, guys. Maybe I should move over here. But I used to bake a lot. I mean, look at this girl, like with the hair bow and the baking and everything, and this girl as well. Like, I used to bake a lot, and now I just feel like it's expensive. I don't have time for it, but I will spend my money in other ways, you know? So I just really want to get back into baking. And I also love baking things that are healthy, but they taste naughty, you know? So yeah. What else can I show you? Of course, I have here 100 subscribers, and above here I'd like to move out before the year is up. That is my goal. And the last thing I'll show you is this corner here, which I have romanticize your life, and I just really need to live by that. I've got a few things here like facials and massages and so on. I feel like so often we see these things as a waste of money, or we can do them at home, which is great, but I think the biggest investment you can make is into yourself. And I feel like, to be honest, I've been pouring into a lot of other people's cups and not really into my own. So that's on there. But yeah, this is my vision board. I'm very happy with it. I think it looks so good. It turned out way better than I expected. Just give you a final look. Again, pardon my nails. I will be getting those done soon, as we've seen. So that is all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure how long this video is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty short because it's quite straightforward and to the point. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And if you're a new subscriber, please don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can be updated every time I post a video. Please do hit the subscribe button. We are trying to make it to 100 subscribers this year, guys. So please help my manifestation of 100 subscribers come true by hitting the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment down below one of your goals for 2025. I will see you in the next video. Bye! XOXO.